Hey NFL fans, this is Gary Greene, longtime sports handicapper and professional sports bettor here in Las Vegas for the past 35 years. And this is your NFL Stock Down Team of the Week, and it's my Washington Commanders. And the season started so great for the Commanders, 7-2, looked like they might make a run at the Philadelphia Eagles to steal the NFC East Division. But the last 5 weeks have shown this team's really true colors and shown that they are more of a decent team than a great one. And the loss on Sunday to the depleted and hapless Dallas Cowboys is as low as it gets. Soul-crushing loss. Of course, it had to happen. What has been their bugaboo for years, the special teams in the kicking game. The kicking game started off this season fantastic. We lose the kicker who never missed a field goal, and the backup comes in on Sunday, and he doesn't just miss a easy field goal, but then he misses an extra point after a miraculous touchdown that would have tied the game, got the game to overtime, giving him a chance to win, changed their whole scenario of the rest of the way, and he misses the extra point. And it was just the craziest game that I can remember watching in years. So many gaffes, but the first half they could not pull away. They blocked 2 field goals, got fumble recoveries. They did everything possibly right, but didn't load up the score, and it came back to haunt them. And then what ends up happening? They give up a kickoff return touchdown after they score a big touchdown. Then at the end, the onside kick, if you don't get it, it doesn't matter whether they scored or not. In fact, it was a dumb play by the Cowboys to score a touchdown on that play and give a little hope back to the Commanders. But the bottom line is this. The defense played pretty well against Dallas for the most part. They only give up 332 yards. Rushing, they were 2 for 11, Dallas, on third down. The problem is they just can't stop the run, and it's finally catching up to them. In the beginning of the year, they were making big stops, especially on third down, even some big fourth down stops. But now, you have to look at the last 5 weeks now, and the bottom line is they won 2 of those 5. They lost 3 straight now, though. That has to be big worrisome because that's the bubble burst theory. Once you get that first loss, you see how you come about, see how you return the next week. Lose. Now they lose again. So now it's weighing. They're realizing that the team isn't that quality of loaded talent, and they were piecing together some nice new pieces to overachieve. Now they're, I guess you could say in a little way, underachieving, but they barely beat the Bears on a miracle Hail Mary. If it's not for that pass, they'd lose that game too. A game that they blew, that they couldn't score inside the red zone a zillion times and kept kicking field goals up until the Hail Mary. But the Hail Mary saves them. It seems like that could be the turning point in the season. They go in and play flat, which was expected after a win like that against the hapless Giants. Barely beat them. But now they lose 3 games in a row. When you lose to Dallas, it's going to be hard to pick up the pieces because they know that the division's gone now. The Eagles are going to pull away now. No chance of catching them the way that they're playing. But you have 2 winnable games, Tennessee and then New Orleans. These are must wins. Got to have them. You can't split these games. You got to have wins in both. I don't care how you get there. But if they win both of the games, they're up to 9 wins. 1 more win, probably 10 wins, going to get you a playoff berth. Although the NFC is pretty loaded this year due to the Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings, and the Green Bay Packers all playing very well in just a loaded division. But again, the defense right now can't stop the run, and it's keeping the offense from getting back on the field. They're giving up 145 rushing yards per game and 4.8 yards per rush. And the worst rushing game of the year was last week against Dallas, which should have never been. But the offensive line hasn't played that great of late, and lose one guy and start moving the pieces around. And if you listen to videos enough, I hate offensive line changes. Especially when you're moving guys around in different positions that they don't normally play. You have to do it. It's the NFL, and it's a rough league. But Daniels right now still, to me, is a work in progress. He's making more bad throws than good ones. A lot of overthrows, a lot of little bit of indecisiveness. I mean, is it the broken ribs that he had in the beginning of the year there and just not turning a corner from that, and they're not saying anything? We're never going to know till the end of the year. But the bottom line is it's just not been a good performance from him of late. He did run a little bit more last week, so that's good signs because they're going to need that. Got to be able to run the ball. I thought they should have went for 2 points at the end of the game and just tried to win the game, knowing that the field goal kicker might miss that extra point. They're not easy extra points anymore. They're not like the old days. They're like a decent long field goal. And he missed the field goal so poorly that you just thought, man, this is a 50-50 proposition with the pressure on him. And, of course, he shanked it again. But the bubble burst is real, folks. It's real. It's real in college. I've been doing video after video of it. I've been saying this for 100 years on radio shows, thousands of times. Bubble burst is real, and we'll find out what this team's really made of. And the reality, again, like I said earlier, it's probably just that the reality is they're more of a decent team than they were a great team. But it's still a great season. It's a good turnaround. If they can piece together 2 wins and at least make it fun down the stretch when the schedule gets a little tougher for 3 of the last 4, they still have an opportunity to make the playoffs. But they're definitely, easily the stock down team of the week for week number 12. And this has been the Gary Wins video. If you have any questions at any time, you can email me to GaryGreenWins@gmail.com, and Green has an E at the end. And we hope that all your wagers are winning ones. I'm going to be posting a stock up team of the week for the NFL Week 12 in a second. And we'll have a lot more videos up soon. So check back and bookmark us and save us. And we'll try to help you be a better performed sports bettor for the rest of the year. Have a great week, guys and gals.